What is going on, YouTube? I'm back with another video here. This time I'm going to try to help everybody out, at least some people, and try to show different ways that I attack specifically in Guild Wars. So there's a new way that I've found specifically, and there's some other ways that I've always been using. But I think these methods will help anybody, whether you have a sniping team or depending on your heroes. So let's start with the first one. This is SK and Ares timing. So going over the heroes first, Ares with a revive. I'm not even going to be using Warlock. I'm going to be using SK, which has Deadly Strike and 8/8 life drain. I'm going to be using Cupid, which is not really going to be that helpful as far as the slowdown, but it will help as far as his proc. Trinitar with 3 of 5 Revite, 5/5 Revive if he needs it. I don't end up needing it in this. So let me talk about artifacts. I'm moving a little bit around. I'm putting SK on Blitz. That way he attacks as many times. And I'm putting Ares on the Axis Strife to make him attack harder. And hit harder when he goes off. So let's get into this and let me show you. So I am going to be using a Guildmates base here to try and show you guys different methods. And this is going to be the same base every time because it was the easiest for me to do. So I only end up using 3 heroes on this. So let me show you my method on this. I see the Valentina is on the far right. I also see the SK and the Vlad are on the left side. So I don't want to go towards the Valentina, so when my Ares procs is nowhere near. So I run SK just to the left. Just as his heroes start to engage, I drop my Ares. That puts the proc. SK is pretty much already dead, or about there he goes. He's done. I drop Cupid in the corner. Once again, Valentina goes off. My Ares caught the proc perfect, and look, bam. Their whole team is dead. Well, there's 2 left right now, and the Golem is dead. The only thing that's Valentina, and they can't even hurt my heroes. She's about to be gone. I'm going to speed this up. So right there, 3 heroes. He's 181k. This is not an easy base to take over, especially with only 3 heroes. So let's go into the next method, sniping. I would say this is probably the most common method, but not everybody can do it. So I'm going to show you what I use when I snipe. Use Warlock, 3 of 5 War God on the backside. I switch my Ares from a Revive to a War God, and the reason why the Revive works before is because if he dies, he comes back to life and hits again while my SK is still proccing in the middle. I leave my SK the same. Really nothing changes here. I use Spirit Mage with 4/8 War God because I have nothing better, and the Revive in case he goes down. Cupid, slowdown, doesn't really matter once again. I also use Trinitar, same setup there, 5/8 Revive, 3 of 5 Revitalize, and that's pretty much my whole setup for this. So I'm going to go back in here, and I just got to get the right timing. I got to find them. I am going to go over my artifacts for this as well. Basically the exact same thing. I keep all my stuff the same, except I put Spirit Mage on Axis Strife to make sure that they're hitting, or that she's hitting harder as well. So I would recommend doing that because that extra little bonus does help a lot. So let me get in here. It looks like he's off. There it is. Now it's blue, so I can go and attack. So I look at this. Once again, I don't plan on walking in until pretty much all the heroes are dead. I do want to leave a base for Trinitar to go off, so I'm going to drop Ares there, Warlock there, put Spirit Mage at the bottom, and I want to leave that army camp, so I'm going to put Cupid there. So right off the start, you already see, so half the heroes are dead. I barely even touched his base. I'm at 11%. I'm going to drop my SK in the center to let him go run up front and tank first, since it looks like that Ares is not going to hit that SK in time. My Mage is still going off. I'm at 25%. I'm attacking, so I have 4 heroes still going strong. That SK kills my SK, but he is under the Ares Calamity, and bam, just like that, done. 5 heroes. Still didn't have to use Trinitar. Of course, if I had to, he was there. So let's go to the method 3, hero stacking. This is probably also another good method, although I will say this is probably the most risky. So who am I using? If I go into my hero altar, I'm using Warlock again, same setup, Ares, same exact setup, Pumpkin Duke this time. I put Revive on him, so if he does go down, I'm able to have him revive, and then Golem continues to proc and heal him back up. I will be using the same thing as far as Golem, with me using 3 of 5 Revive. I have 6 of 8 Bulwark. My SK stays the exact same. Nothing has changed. So Basically the same set of heroes. I am using Cupid again, same thing. There is no difference here. I am using the those specific mecha men, and that's because I like the ones that go on the ground first the best. Now I will say I did take the totems off for all three of these just because, quite frankly, I didn't feel like dealing with it. So I will say that I did use airplane on mode on this just so I didn't have to keep doing it over and over and losing heroes and spending gems. So the point of this, I lured the guys out. As you can see, my guys come up and they start tanking the SK. This is exactly what you want. They're all attacking my SK. My Golem is healing my Pumpkin Duke, and you can see Pumpkin Duke just keeps stacking. So I turn airplane mode off here because I see I'm going to win this, and I walk through the base. So those are the three methods I'm using. I hope this helped. I definitely think that any one of these will be beneficial for you guys, but it is finding the right heroes and the right setup for your specific team. So be careful while you're doing this. I hope this helps you guys, and I'm out.